You horny bastard, I know why you clicked this video. It's because Belle Delphine looks so... No. Today, we're not going to look at her wed portfolio. Today, we're going over why this e-girl is in the position she is in. Now, to the confused lads out there, you might be wondering, who is Belle Delphine? Belle Delphine is one of the top intellectuals of Gen Z. A girl, some might even consider a gamer girl. Belle is the queen of e-girls, capitalizing on every simp in the world with her genius marketing management, creativity, stimulation of controversy, and being the most attractive. So you, get that lotion bottle and tissues out of your reach! Let me guide you through Belle's intriguing story, starting before the fame. Belle Delphine, otherwise known as Mary Belle Kishner, was born on October 23, 1999 in Cape Town, South Africa. Raised in a strong Christian household by her English Asian mother and her South African father, Belle describes her early life living in South Africa as cautiously carefree. From her perspective as a child, she grew up with the gorgeous scenery of Cape Town, the beach, a loving neighborhood, the mountains, baboons swinging in the garden, and bars covering each and every window, as well vandalization and hijacking of people's property. Life in South Africa was wonderful from Belle's perspective, but the situation in South Africa was their government safety procedures, as well high crime of rape and murder due to the history of apartheid. To sum up apartheid, South Africa's national party consisting of only white people instated laws similar to Jim Crow. In response, the African National Congress, ANC, peacefully protested by disregarding any of the restrictions placed. In response, the National Party arrested and outlawed the ANC party, protests, and instated more laws to combat the uprisings. Years go by and there's an increase in South African divestment in business, civil unrest, and global movement to boycott South Africa. In response, negotiations between the National Party and ANC to dismantle and abolish apartheid around 1994. Slowly, the country of 55 million is still developing to this day, and with that history, going back to Belle, it was revolved around her father. Belle had rarely any attention from her father, as well not a solid family structure, and at the age of 12, Belle's parents got a divorce and Belle traveled with her mother to London, England. Being in a new environment, Belle had a thick South African accent and was insecure about it due to her own viewpoint, and her schoolmates constantly mentioning it. In result, she didn't have many friends and forced herself to sound as English as possible. Being very antisocial, Belle dedicated as much time as she could to one place, and that was the internet. And what do you believe she did on her free time on the internet? That's right, watching Shane Dawson and playing RuneScape, as well viewed adult films and hentai a lot. The reason for this is because before Belle was born, her mother as a child was rebellious, as well practiced in modeling either for clothing or in a sexual manner, I don't know. With that knowledge Belle knew of, I believe that's what sparked her curiosity into the erotic subject. With this mostly in the back of her mind, she implemented a tad bit of it with other people. For example, during sleepovers, she would do this.
It's so weird because I've always been like that one freak at the sleepover that was like, oh, we should play Truth or Dare with each other. And like, we should do it where like, I'm the guy and like, you're the girl, and then we're just meeting each other for the first time and then we kiss and stuff. And I've always just been interested, and I've liked speaking about it and think, you know, it's fun.
As well, like I said before, hentai.
But there is a lot of pluses from hentai. I mean, hentai is basically the perfect, right? It's everything done perfectly. The faces are perfect. The boobs are perfect. Everything about it is super well done and very aesthetic.
Being a closeted coomer, she decided to express herself by making her first internet footprint on Twitter of October 2012 and post very erotic content. Wait, no, not yet. It's just a 2013 e-girl. On Twitter, Belle would post banger tweets like bad hair day, I love your face, and finally, when I went to school on Sunday, I stood there for 2 hours wondering why the doors were locked. That was silly, Belle. Moving on. During Belle's high school years, she was a mess. Not getting the best grades, working various jobs like waiting tables and working at British Starbucks. Oi mate, you want some fucking tea? Blimey! As well, in high school, she would pursue a lot of time into, boys. Or as they say in England, lads.
Bad mate, I've lied over the last one of your birds up on bum and by wood.
And nearing the end of high school, she dropped out. She didn't graduate, and she didn't know what to do for a career. So being the creative businesswoman she is, she crafted dozens of pamphlets to put on neighbors' doors to spread awareness of her new babysitting business. She babysat for a while until the night of the US election of 2016, and everything changed.
Basically what happened was, before that I was babysitting, that's how I was getting my money. I had one really bad night babysitting, and after that night I was like, I am never babysitting again.
God.
How I got all the people, where they were just all people in my neighborhood, I made little leaflets and I was like, you know, babysitting for £6.50 an hour. I had this one regular mum who had 2 kids, and they were very sweet. I'm trying to think of a nice way to like put it. They had autism or Asperger's or something like this. They got quite violent, and I didn't know how to deal with this, right? But I dealt with it the best I could. And then, so she ordered me for one night. It was meant to be 3 hours. I was like, absolutely fine. Funny story, this was when Donald Trump was announced that he was president. So I was there, 3 hours goes by, she's still not here. 4 hours go by, still not here.
Wow.
That's fine. Long story short, she was 16 hours late. The night just got worse and worse because the kids woke up and they were like bashing like each other and stuff. It was just terrible. When the mum came back, she was like, I'm sorry, I just fell asleep at the place. She paid me to the pence. And then it was just that on top of other things. I'm not babysitting again. Then I got into leaf modeling.
There you go. I mean, it was, you know.
Now, boys! This is where the fun begins. She would create an Instagram account and start to build up her erotic portfolio by cosplaying as a variety of characters. This would eventually lead to The Spark. Building up her growth and popularity underground, Belle would soon change the style of her media. It would change due to the publicity of one post in late 2018. This was undoubtedly the creation of the simp. The main thing, if you know of Belle Delphine's history, is that she blew up because of simulating the Big Eye cartoon face. Flocks of simps started following her on Instagram, donating on Patreon, and purchasing her $2,500 plan. But the fame would soon come to an end if she didn't grab the internet by the throat. She saw this as an opportunity, and her response to the blow up in numbers, the absolute genius of Belle Delphine, was to get someone to pour eggs on her. And the stories surrounding this girl are insane. Let me see by my list here. Aha. The hamster story.
That's a good story. Belle Delphine got arrested. Take the mugshot photo. Now I need to think of a backstory. I needed to think of a crime that wouldn't make people actually hate me. Animals. So if I do something bad on behalf of animals, people won't be like, oh, fuck her, she did a crime. Right, I'm gonna say someone came to my house, did what that girl did with my hamster, but instead stole it, and then I'm gonna be like, fuck you, I'm gonna fuck up your car. So the very same day I went out, I bought a car, brought it back, spray painted it, and then posted it.
Tax fraud.
Fake article about you as well with the not paying taxes, or IRS makes Belle Delphine pay unpaid premium Snapchat taxes.
Not true at all. I'd be so scared.
What was another fake shitty thing?
Posting on the adult website.
Doing your mom, doing your.
And because of that, she got invited to the PH Awards.
Hi, nice to meet you. Oh my god, thank you.
Shark, hog.
She would keep posting a variety of media like this one, and this one, and this and that and these, and most importantly,
let's go. Hit and miss! I guess I never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya! You gotta find another girl that miss ya! You can scream at the devil!
As well, Sims from across the globe attempted to get in contact with her. Pyrocynical, the biggest YouTuber on YouTube, donated $3K to her just wanting to play Minecraft.
Hello?
Hello.
Now, Belle Delphine, I
Yes.
have a request for you.
Go ahead.
Would you play Minecraft with me?
I do. You can put the ring on now.
She accepted the money, and bailed out the day of.
Belle Delphine pulled out of playing Minecraft with me.
Like, come on, Belle, why you do this to my man? You do my man dirty!
Months would pass, more and more media would come out, and then boom, July of 2019. That was the month Queen Aphrodite heard our prayers for merch. But this wasn't going to be any ordinary merch, not any clothing merchandise. Get out of here. This would be the item that broke the backs of successful businessmen. Bathwater.
Rise up, Gamer Boys.
News broke out about the product. Big name media groups and influencers hopped on the scene to get the latest scoop, as well the memes. In this capitalistic society, Belle became the top dog, while many who acquired the liquid delicacy, the owners of such, knew what must be done. And boys, now we can confirm the bathwater was in fact bathed in Belle herself.
First of all, did you bathe in all the water you sold? Tell the truth now.
Yes.
Tell me, did you pee or fart in the water or anything like that?
I mean, I think I spat in some of the jars.
Right.
Woo! Let's go, boys! During this time, all was good. Belle had moved out of her mother's house. She'd been pushing consistently weird and attractive media, getting loads of sponsorships. The bathwater demand was on the rise. Everything was lavishing. That was until the Great Purge. Within the same month of the release of Belle's bathwater, Instagram caught notice and decided to say, fuck it, you're banned.
That's all good because I can just make another account.
No, you can't.
Wait, what?
Woman. Belle's Instagram account was deleted, breaching community guidelines for nudity and pornography, even though that's the main percentage of media on the platform. Belle was left in the dark. No Instagram promoting her business to lure in the simps. But all hope wasn't lost. She still had a Patreon. Nothing was being posted. She still had a Twitter. Same thing. Well, fuck! Due to the ban on Instagram, Belle turned into a deep state of sadness. During the time she was gone, this is what she did.
I was really sad at the beginning, and then I started hanging out with. Before, when I was working, I really didn't meet up with any of my friends, and I hardly saw my family. I'd probably see my family like once every 1 to 2 months, and then I went to Korea, which was fun.
Days went on, nothing from Belle. Weeks passed, nothing. A month later, still nothing. A whole year from the absence of Belle Delphine, and still nothing. It seemed like Belle had left the internet for good, leaving a strong fan base grasping on the little hope that they had while society moved on forward. But Belle had things in the works to regain the title and throne other e-girls were desperately fighting for. During her absence, she would strategically plan her next move, create an assortment of packages and ship them to a variety of YouTubers for free promotion, create an OnlyFans, and the third one, which just fell into her lap. 6ix9ine had recently came out of prison and released a music video the week of. The same scenario was equivalent with Belle. She was soon to be placed back in the spotlight. So on June 17th, 2020, I'm Back was uploaded on her YouTube channel. And when she believed all hope was lost, she eventually reclaimed her spot on the throne, made millions in the process, and got banned on YouTube for breaking guidelines. Even though in my opinion, 6ix9ine had more of a sexualized video and the majority of the music industry revolves around that. But in the short amount of time, her channel would be reinstated. And along with that, give more insight into her life by going on various talk shows. And to be shot in further stardom, on November 22nd, 2020, she would be announcing her very own adult video.
Hello Internet. This year, the 25th of December, Christmas Day, I'm going to be posting my hardcore.
In conclusion, Belle Delphine will go down in Gen Z history as one of the biggest sexualized influencers of the internet, but that's not how I would want to remember her. Personally, I don't find her attractive nor sexualizing oneself, but I can see why it is surrounded by a huge following. What I appreciate about Belle's life is the upcoming of where she lived, adapting to the different environments, and most importantly, the business aspect of what she does. She's a genius when it comes to promoting her brand, setting up a product, promoting a variety of news, memes, and media, getting her message out there and spreading it by starting conversations, and in the end, capitalizing on it even more by releasing various products and promotions through the creativity of it all. Belle says herself that she's very creative in a certain range, besides being a content creator.
And I'm not a vlogger. I can't do it. My life isn't that interesting. I can't make skits. I find that, you know, it takes so much time and you have to be so funny off the bat, and I just find that difficult.
I believe that's a huge understatement. Of all the things she's done, it proves her creativity, and if she wanted to, which I believe she will in the near future, will incorporate her creativeness into videos on YouTube. And as the simps follow her path, lusting for more media, all we can do is sit back and watch as she shapes and redefines the internet with each post.